and we're streaming some stored CD-RIP files into the Western Electric 91E valve amplifier, which pushes out a mighty 8 watts per channel. And then we're using our newest addition to the range, the Tannoy Sterling triple L-Tex.
Yeah, I went to the Bristol Hi-Fi Show. So it was the first time I've been there since the start of the pandemic. That was in 2020. So I came there, went there to look at speakers and music streamers. So before I just show you some pictures, a showcase of pictures I've taken. This speaker here, I do now realise what it actually looks like. Now, I sat down there, I chatted to one of the guys, I guess he's a partner of these speakers. They haven't sold any yet, but I did shout out with the leaflet information that I had in my hand, 100k. So £100,000, not just for the speakers, but you also the console you see in the middle. I guess that's the amp and stuff, and the cost for installation. But it just occurred to me, after informing my colleagues at work what I saw, what it actually looks like. But yeah, this is a Polish brand. They say they're one of the biggest European distributors for speakers. You know, they had 2 rooms in this exhibition, and there are a couple of nice gendobres there, I mean females, that are chatting to. You know, they're very nice. Yeah, so one of the companies or the brands I wanted to see was the Eversolo, and this picture shows you the Eversolo A6 is a music streamer, which I currently own. I wanted to see it in action, but instead they had a higher model there, but they were playing music from another streamer, and I had to ask how much it cost, and I think they said £9,000. Yeah, and also in the same picture you can see it as a close-up of it here. This amplifier, I think he said to me, the guy's from Norway, he said to me it comes in 2. There's 2 amplifiers, I think. It's £24,000, but you know, it sounded good. It sounded good. So this exhibition is all about, well, for what I could see, all high-end stuff. You know, they had Tannoy there, and I said to them, I've got a pair of Tannoy speakers, but they're like budget ones. Mercury, I bought them like, I don't know, 20 years ago. But you can see the ones that they've got, like proper big 13-inch bass drivers. You know, these are like wardrobe speakers, but wow. Now, there's some speakers that I saw that I really liked. Alright, first is this pair here you see on left and right of the screen, and to be honest, I don't know what it's called. I don't know if it's called from the company Ultrafied. I don't know, I need to look into it. But they were, at the time, they were playing some reggae music. I can't remember who the name of the artist, 70s, one of these famous trumpet players, and it was really, I had to go into the room, listen, sit down, really punchy bass, nice, clean, very tight. But I was just thinking, you know, it's a square speaker, how am I going to fit that in my in my room? You know, it's a big square speaker. The second speaker that I saw was this one here from this company. And I was in this room the longest. I walked out, then I came back in, I walked back out again, came back in, and everyone was just sitting there and wouldn't even move. So when I actually did get home, I played the same tracks using Shazam, playing the same tracks on my own speakers to hear what it sounded like. My speakers, I don't know, it didn't have the bass. Maybe my speakers had a tighter bass. This one was more punchy. But then I remember when I walked out the room and I stood trying to squeeze myself in to sit at the front. It's got like a booming sort of bass as well. And you know, boom is not like, you know, it's not really, I don't know. We don't really, back when you're younger it's nice. but I don't know about now. Now it's all about tightness. Unless you're using a subwoofer and you want to watch a movie and you want that and you want it to linger in the air. So these ones, I'm going to look into either demoing them, find out where they, I think they're pretty new, where in London they actually have them on demonstration, and try them out. And they're sort of within my price range. They're like £1,500, so I can afford that. The grills, you have to pay £80 on top if you want the front grill protector. But this speaker here, this was excellent. And it's weird because these guys had 2 rooms. I think it's called Care Acoustics. Oh, manager and director, yeah. So I've got, Jesus, is that true? So I've got the guy's card. They do a 30-day trial. They even do, it costs about £7,000. They even do interest free. But these stand mounted speakers, in the room next door they had the floor standing version, but the floor standing didn't have any bass. I don't know what they were doing. But this one, I was really surprised how much bass these had. They sent out so much bass and it was so clear. You know, the mid-range, the vocals. This to me was like the best speaker I heard. And there's so many different rooms, so many different speakers. I mean, I didn't get a chance to go in every one, but out of all of them, this one here, I mean, for me to spend £7,000 on that, I don't know, you know, there can be some arguments at home, innit?